Hello there, Hawkeye fans, and welcome to the Prospect Podcast here on HawkFanatic.com. I am Rob Howe. We're recording on Monday, May the 22nd, about 12:45 p.m. Central Time. I am joined by Kennise Johnson, recruit in the 2023 class for the Iowa women's basketball team. It's getting close. You getting excited?
Yeah,
When do you arrive at Iowa?
I'm pretty sure June 10th. Yes, June 10th.
So coming really quick. What's the feeling like? Nervousness, excitement, everything?
I'm nervous, but I'm also like really excited.
Um, what have you been doing since your basketball season ended to kind of get yourself prepared for your arrival at Iowa?
Okay, so we just ended school maybe a little bit ago. I think like last week. Yeah, last week. So when our basketball season ended, we still have the same workouts. So
Oh, okay.
I go to prep school, so we still work out from 1 to 3. It's not as intense. It's not from 1 to 5 anymore, but it's from 1 to 3. And we just do that. And then I also train after. I just do open gyms to, get the feel so I don't lose wind and stuff like that.
What let folks know what Example Academy is and what your experience has been like there.
Okay, so Example Academy is a all girls prep school. We travel a lot. It's giving you the feel for college life. So we do school in the morning from 9 to 11:50, and we have breaks in between. We have like 10-minute breaks in between after every class. Um, and then we have lunch, and then we do from 1 to 2 is lifting, and then from 2 to 3 is just skill work, like position work, and then we have a snack break. It's like a 15-minute snack break in between. I love those. I'm not gonna lie. We have the snack break, and then we do practice. We have practice from 3:15 to 5. Yeah. My experience there was pretty good. I love all the girls. At first, you don't really know anybody. When I first came in there, I wasn't really talking to anybody. But like they're honestly my sisters right now. They're forever sisters. We talk every day. We're always doing stuff with each other's like activities, and even when new people come, they're super welcoming. So it's just a homey feeling, and you'll love to travel because we go everywhere. And then when we go away for trips, and you miss your family, but they're always super sweet, and we end up doing activities like we went to Top Golf the one time. We go like laser tag just to keep it fun while we're on a business trip, so it's not just strictly business. But otherwise,
So
it's really good.
I'm sorry. So are you guys all from the Joliet, Illinois area? Are you from different areas? What kind of comprises the team? Is it local people?
Not really. So some of the girls live like near like NIU, so
Okay.
it's pretty far, and then other girls live kind of near the school, and then we live in like 5 of us live in Joliet, and then the rest live in the city, like deep in the city.
Chicago.
Yeah,
I got you. Where are you from?
I'm from Plainfield, Joliet area.
Okay, so this is local for you. Did you grow up in the area? Have you been around in this area your whole life?
Yeah, pretty much. All my teams consisted of the same area, like the city, but I'm from out here, like in Joliet.
So did you balance like club basketball with your prep school basketball, like especially in the spring and summer?
Yeah, so the thing is with that, um, Barry is actually my AAU coach.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So he was my AAU coach, and we would just stay up after, and then we would go to practice.
Why basketball for you? Has it always been your love? Is it something you grew into? Other sports that you liked when you were little?
Yeah, I actually did track and cheer. And then I see my sister play basketball. When I was growing up, I just always seen it. Like she was playing since she was young. And I was like, I can do that. And then I started playing and I ended up doing it.
When did you get an idea that you could do this at the college level? Was there a time where you were like, it started to click and you're like, okay, I want to do this at college?
Yeah, I know this is probably gonna sound weird, but sophomore year,
What was it?
yeah.
What was it that kind of let you know that you had an aptitude for this?
The way I was able to compete with the other top girls, even though I'm not ranked or not well known. So once I started to be able to compete with them, and I'm like, hey, I'm just as good as them, I started to think, okay, maybe I can do this at the next level.
Do you use those rankings as motivation?
I'm not really a numbers person. Like it really doesn't matter to me because I know what I'm capable of, and I know I can compete with you, even if you're ranked. So it really never really mattered to me.
Um, let's talk a little bit about Iowa and when you first started getting, when you guys started to start your relationship and kind of how it's built over time.
Um, I went to my coach was talking to them about me. They thought I had a knee injury, which I did. I did have a knee injury when they started first looking at me, and um, it was like, how is she with her knee? And then they invited me to a camp, so I went to go to the camp. This was around sophomore year. I had just came back around sophomore year. I tore my ACL in freshman year, and then I came back sophomore year, and that's when they started looking at me. And then I went to the camp, and they really liked me. So they offered me, and then they started building their relationship from there. And from there, it's just been their recruits. They genuinely care about you, build a relationship with you. And they said, whether you come here or not, we're supporting you all the way. And I love that.
What was it a connection with the whole staff and who kind of was the lead recruiter for you?
My lead recruiter was Raina, and I absolutely loved her. And then my relationship started building with her. So then I started talking to Lisa, and she was the exact same way. So I love them both. And then it started building with the rest of the staff.
What other schools were involved with you? And, was it an easy decision for you? How much did you kind of look around and what did it come down to other than these relationships? Why was it Iowa for you?
Um, I had another Big Ten offer. Otherwise, they were mid majors. I had Michigan State, and then the rest were like mid majors, high mid majors. I didn't really think I could go big because I told you my confidence wasn't that great. So I was planning on going small until they started getting me to believe in my own abilities and making me feel like, okay, this is the best fit for me. So it was just, I talked to them like every other day, and no other school was talking to me as much as they were. So I really knew that they wanted me. So I was like, okay, this is it. This is it. So yeah.
They say you get that feeling like I've heard recruits tell me this before that it just kind of hits you. You just kind of know. Did that happen for you?
Yeah. As soon as I went on the visit,
What was that like?
it was super nice. Like the girls, I watched the practice, they were laughing and joking. It was serious, but at times there was like laughter. So I was like, okay, this is gonna feel like home. It's not gonna be like intense where everybody's like robots. They're super cool girls. And then even when I was with them, they were laughing and joking with me. It wasn't awkward. I felt okay. I didn't feel like I was the oddball out of the group.
Did you have like a one of the players who hosted you?
Yes.
Who was it, and what was that vibe like?
It was Sid. Sid's actually from the same area as me. She went to Montini, and I kind of knew she knew my sister, so I was like, okay, I feel cool. And then I also like Hannah. She's really cool. I talk to her like every day now. I talk to her every day. But they're super cool girls. Like, it's amazing.
That's good. It's good to have those connections,
Yeah.
for sure. I need to do some business here, Kennise. I'm going to let folks know that support for this podcast comes from Systems Unlimited, celebrating 50 years of providing services to people living with disabilities and mental health needs throughout East Central Iowa. A list of their services and upcoming events can be found at sui.org. That is sui.org. Systems Unlimited. Great work for the people in our part of the state. We appreciate their work. We appreciate their support. We're going to hear from a few more sponsors right now and be back with Kennise on the other side to finish up. Please hang in there. And we are back. Thank you to our sponsors. We appreciate their support and the ability to bring you guys these podcasts free of charge. And we appreciate you guys listening and the sponsors as well. So what is your approach here? You're coming into a team that has a lot of experience. How do you kind of come in and just kind of blend in, I guess, and just kind of get a feel for how things are going?
Yeah, I honestly don't even know, but I feel like I bring defense. So bring what's needed and be that defensive threat.
Has that always been a strength of your game? A lot of people, I played high school basketball. I hated defense.
Yeah, that was honestly, I used to train with my cousin. She's going to Howard, and that's all we used to do when we were younger. We weren't the best on offense until we got older, obviously, but that was our specialty, defense.
What is it about that aspect of the game that kind of gets you going?
I just, to be honest with you, I just like stealing the ball from people. I mean, defense, I feel like defense wins games. If your opponent scores 60 and then you score 60, you really have 0. So I feel like that defense adds something more.
I got you. What will you study in college? Do you know what you're going to major in yet?
Yes, psychology.
Why that? That's an interesting field.
I just like to understand people and understand why they think that way and where they're coming from, just understanding the mind in general.
That's cool. Yeah, it's important for athletics too, right? To be in, be able to process things and not get caught up in your own head.
Yeah.
Ava's obviously coming in with you, and we know that story. What's it like being in her class, and what type of relationship do you guys have?
Yeah, Ava's super cool. We honestly text each other a lot. I'm not gonna lie. She's super chill. She's coming down there. She's a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. She's nervous, but she's super excited, and she can't wait to be down there. We talk about the room situation because we're rooming together with in the summertime, and she just literally wants to just have fun and get back over it.
Do you feel like you can kind of help a little bit? You talked about your experience, of being at a prep school and you're kind of prepared for college, you can kind of maybe help with that transition a little bit.
Of course. As a teammate, I'm always willing to help. I'm not gonna lie. So whatever she needs, and she's probably gonna be helping me a little bit too. We gotta be there for each other.
What was this past season like for you watching Iowa and the success that it had, making it all the way to the national championship game?
It was super exciting. There was a lot of my teammates. They doubted us, and I won a lot of bets. So yeah, it was super exciting. I just love that we got to experience that.
Did you kind of get to brag a little bit? Did you let people know on your team that, doubted you that
Yes.
that was your future home?
Yeah.
When you see what the Iowa team and Caitlin and, Monica and everybody have been able to do for your sport, that has to be encouraging and make you feel good that your sport is growing.
Yeah.
Where do you think this sport can go?
To be honest with you, anywhere we take it. I feel like what they've done, they've created a platform to where it was more viewers than the NBA. So I feel like they've took it to the next level, and we can just continue to push towards that.
Do you see yourself? I mean, I'm sure there are young girls that look up to you. Do you see yourself as a role model, and how do you handle that responsibility if so?
I feel like I do have quite a few in the school. So I just take it and I just try to encourage them and set good examples every day.
Well, let fans to get a chance to know you a little bit away from. I'm sure you don't play basketball 24 hours a day. What are some of your interests away from basketball?
I like to paint. I have like a lot around my room.
Can we see any?
Yeah. Okay. This one.
Oh, I love SpongeBob.
I know. And then I have this one.
Nice.
And then I have a couple on my wall. And they're like right there.
Cool. Have you always been into art?
A little bit. I got into it like quarantine.
Yeah. I got into puzzles.
Yeah. My mom loves puzzles. She like glue them so she can hang them up.
Nice.
Yeah.
What else? What else do you do in your free time?
I just like playing with my friends. Sometimes we play outside on the hoop. And just hanging out with them.
Movies, video games, TV shows.
I'm terrible at video games, but
Me
love.
too. I'm awful.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know why. It just doesn't click for me. I do love movies and TV shows. I watch TV 24/7. I have literally every app. I love Disney movies, action movies. I love action movies. I will never watch a scary movie. I'm scared of everything. I'm so scary. It doesn't even make any sense. So yeah, I can really get into anything.
How about food wise? You got favorite go-to foods, favorite restaurants around your area?
Yes, I do like I love Jamaican food. And any place that serves oxtail, I'll be there. And Jamaican food and Mexican food.
You're in pretty good shape then in Iowa City. We've got a Jamaican food truck here that's really good and plenty of really good Mexican restaurants. So where'd you eat when you came on your visit? You remember?
No, I don't remember. They did give us tacos though.
Cool. So, you come to college, obviously you have goals in mind. What are some of your goals on and off the court?
So on the court is just to just to win. I just want to win, and also just grow as a player. Just learn as much as I can from all the older girls, and just grow. To be honest with you, and apply my defense to the team. Off the court, make new friends, do well in school, and try to participate in as many things as I can.
What's your experience to date with Iowa fans? I mean, have they been when you were on your visit? Did you
No,
know?
I didn't really meet any Iowa fans. I've met some like I was in Florida one time, and my mom just started talking to somebody, and then all his friends came over, and they were all Hawkeye fans, and we took a picture with them. Yeah, but they're super nice and super sweet.
I like to end these podcasts with allowing you guys to say what it is you would like to say to the Iowa fans who listen to the podcast, and we'll be waiting for you to get to town.
Get ready for this crazy.
They're ready for some defense is what they're ready for. And that's what Kennise Johnson will bring to this team. And we look forward to seeing her when she gets here in less than a month. And look forward to seeing you on this team this year. And I think you guys will do plenty of winning. So you're going to be happy. Well, thanks for your time, Kennise. And we wish you the best of luck and look forward to seeing you when you get here.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, Hawkeye fans, for listening. And we'll be back with another Prospect podcast soon.